LUX, Ideas Through Light, is a projection exhibition that's going to be going up on the Beinecke Library.
LUX is a projection festival which focuses on expressing ideas through the medium of light, and after the projection is over, all you're left with is the content that was left behind.
The exhibition intends to take exciting academic research that's happening in each of the university's schools and give artists an opportunity to transform it into something entirely different. Artists will be inspired by different research that professors and other students at the university are doing and have published, and they will take that work and create something entirely different.
My name is Shawn Boyle. I'm a third-year projection design student at the Yale School of Drama, and I've created two pieces for LUX. One is based on the work of Thomas Wilfred, who has an upcoming exhibit at the Yale Art Gallery, and another is a collaboration with Gideon Broshi, who's a composer. What's really exciting to me about this project is that we're taking this research that exists in the university and we're making something with it. We're taking these papers and documents or these research ideas and turning it into something kind of artistic and beautiful.
The ideas we want to capture in this exhibition is the ideas generated through the research at Yale. And that research is the broadest research possible. And most people think of that as purely scientific research. We love scientific research, but it's also literary critics, books, people at the Div School, School of Music, it's anything that is new work that's being developed within the university.
This medium, which is an incredibly exciting, ephemeral medium, allows people to connect, and it's really been in the hands of the artists to come up with a response to these researchers' work and to come up with something visually exciting.
I was confident that this particular group of students would be able to do a magnificent job. What I didn't expect and what has astounded and delighted me is the way in which they've been able to bring in the entire Yale campus to produce all original work with original content that uses art as a means of communicating ideas. That has blown me away.
I walk by the Beinecke Library every day on my way to class. Freshman year I looked at it, sophomore year I glanced up occasionally, and now as a junior I just walk on by. LUX is about looking up. It's about inspiring the Yale community to learn together, and there's no better place to do that than this cultural landmark, this center of our university. It's a center of ideas throughout history, and that's why it's the best place to share the ideas of now.
My name is E.C. Schroeder, and I'm the director of the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale. I think it's interesting because it's a different way of looking and thinking about the Beinecke Library. So often we think about the Beinecke as what's in it, and in this case we're going to be using some content, but it's also a way to look at the Beinecke as a building and how the building intersects with the campus as a whole. I've worked at the Beinecke for over 20 years, and this is one of the most original concepts, original ideas of how to interact with the Beinecke and its collections. I think it will open up the library to a very different audience and a different way of viewing the institution.
I think when we see the final result, in fact, I hope when we see the final result, that most of us are going to forget about the technology that was required to get those pixels up there. But the fact of the matter is that this is the culmination of an amazing array of technology. It's a pretty amazing thing. The technology is really getting to the point that it's bringing these ideas alive.
That's one thing that I don't know whether everybody knows or not, but to get 6 13K projectors and sync up all this footage that's coming from raw footage, 2K footage, ProRes footage, it is every single type, and we are pushing the limits of technology to create something that that the world will respond to eventually, and students are doing that.
This project has to happen at Yale because Yale is such a diverse community, and we all walk by each other all the time pursuing different goals and working towards different things. And this project will allow us to bring all that together, to contribute brick by brick, piece by piece, to one big idea.